as well.
Okay, thank you. Let's
So,
proceed.
so we got permissions added via, direct permission, attached policy, and we also got the permission on this user via the group. We discussed about the security credentials. We learned that, you know, we can manage the user access by clicking on manage. And if we want, we can disable the user as well, so that the user's account will still be there, but he won't be able to log into the console. Remember, disabling here, meaning we are not going to allow the user to access via the console. That doesn't mean the user is not going to access via the CLI or a programmatic access. He still has the access on programmatic access.
Okay.
So if you also want to, deactivate, or if you also want to block him using from programmatic access, you need to go here on the programmatic access section, access key ID, and then click on make inactive,
Make it active. Okay.
and then deactivate.
Okay.
So this way the account, so this programmatic access, he also can't do anything. And if you want to make him active again, you just click on make active and it will be ready. Also, if the user forgets his password and he doesn't have any permissions to change his password or etc. or troubleshoot, you can do as a root user or as an administrator, you can do that by just choosing the auto-generated password, or you can also provide a custom password the way you like. But remember, custom password, when we don't use custom option when we are creating multiple users at the same time. That is not recommended to use custom password at that time.
Okay.
Okay. And you can also provide password reset option. So even if you choose auto generated, and if you choose this option, then the user next time will log in using the auto-generated password. He will be asked to change his password, and he can keep it the way he likes. Okay. So these things you can still do after creating the user account. Now, coming back to this option here, what if the user forgets his secret access key? Because we know that AWS doesn't keep your password and the secret access key. It only keeps your username that you can see here. It keeps your username, and it only keeps your access key ID for programmatic if you have
Okay.
created. But it
Okay.
doesn't keep the secret access key and the password. In case of forgetting the secret access key, I'm going to ask you, what do you think you should be doing if the user forgets his secret access key, or he accidentally deletes that secret access key from his computer, or his computer got stolen or corrupted? In that case, what would you do for this user? He will come to you
And
and tell you that, I can't access because I lost my keys.
but then Amazon does not keep the key access ID, does it?
Yeah, Amazon doesn't keep the secret access key.
Oh
That
my goodness. I'm gonna create a new one for him.
Great. How would you do that?
I will create a complete new account.
No, you just click here.
Oh, okay. I didn't see.
You got this. A new access key with a secret access key will be
Okay.
generated.
Okay.
And you should inactive the other one, this
I'll
one.
put the other one inactive.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
it's not being used. I mean, he lost it, right?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
now you can see the access key can't be generated anymore.
Oh, only 2 times?
Only 2 for one user at a time can be created. But even if the user lost the second one as well, you should have to remove one of them. Let's say,
Yeah, so just remove that one. Okay.
yes, go ahead. And also to remove, you first need to make it inactive. For example, if I want to remove the active one, I click here, it would ask me to first deactivate, you see?
Deactivate it and then you can remove it. Okay.
Yes. So for example, I have already deactivated it. I just click here, I want to remove it. So to remove it, you need to copy the access key ID name. I mean, the access key ID exactly. Copy this way, and then paste in this box, because this is what it asks to you to type. Oh my God, sorry, I'm using Windows on your computer. And currently I'm using Mac from my side, so I got confused the copy paste button.
You're a Mac guy, huh?
Yeah. Initially I was not, but
But
recently
you
I
got you
am.
got sold into it, huh? What did they do to you?
Sorry?
What did they do to you? You need to come back to the reality.
Okay. No, I use both basically.
Yeah, me too.
So I got confused sometimes when I'm switching. You see, it is deleted now.
Okay.
So these are the steps that you need to think about when implementing. And also, if you look for the identity providers, account settings. Account settings. Account setting will let you create a policy, password rotation policy, for example. Like you have multiple users and they want to change their password they will like the way they like. Okay, they want to keep the password so that they can remember, right? But you also have to concern about the password's integrity and its security. So you set a kind of policy which should include, when they keep the password, they should follow this. The password should be at least 8 characters in length, like, or maybe you can just put 10 characters in length. The password should include one capital letter, one small letter, one number, one special character. You can also even set a password expiration. So let's say if I choose this option and I put here, let's say 30 days, 30. That means the user have to change his current password within every 30
Every 30
days.
days. Okay.
If he doesn't change the password, his password becomes inactive and he have to reset the password and then he can log in.
Okay.
This is for continuous, change of the password just for the security, so that password cannot be compromised and all. Even it is compromised, you can recover it. And also, you can do this one as well. Expiration requires administrator reset. So if I choose this option, the user, if he forgets to change the password within 30 days, then only the users who has the administrator rights or the root user itself can change the password of the user. If you do that. But again, if you have some person who has administrator access, you do not want him to be busy just changing the password for other users if they forgot, right? So it's not a very good idea in a bigger organization. I would rather choose this option so the user itself can go and change their own password.
Yeah, because every day you
And
come, you get the request to
yes,
change people's passwords.
yes, and they're busy. The guys are busy doing those stuff, silly things. So it's just simple thing to change the password. So they, and and at the end of the day, even the administrator will change the password. The user when log in, he will change it back again the way he likes. So you can set this, and you already set the parameters of for the password. So the password is gonna be complicated and also secure at the same time. So it's good over here. And you should choose this option so the user should itself change the password. Now you can also do this, prevent password reuse. Me as a normal user, what generally I do when I got the password to change and I got, I don't feel like good. So what I do is that I change the password with the same password that I'm using. So if I do this thing, let's say I put 2, that means if I'm changing the password, I cannot use the last 2 previous password that I've already used. So this
Yeah.
way, it will protect you it will protect your company, from those users who are actually changing their password with the same password they have already used. at
Yeah.
least for the last 2 times. And it's all up to you. You can also put 5 times, 10 times. So they can't set those password that they have already used previously, in last 5 passwords or 3 passwords. It's all up to you.
Okay.
And then click on Save Changes.
I see.
The best part of the identity and access management is if I go back to the home screen of your AWS dashboard on a home page, it shows you your default region. But if you go inside identity and access management, that region is gone and becomes
It's
global.
going to global.
Why is
I
that?
see. I don't know. I don't
Because
know.
whatever the changes that you apply in this dashboard in IAM, whether you create users, groups, roles, policies, account settings, password relation policy, everything is going to be applied globally. Everything.
Okay.
So that means your users you create over here, the users in IAM is allowed to access from anywhere in the world.
I
So
see.
this is why the identity and access management is a global service. That means whatever the resources you create under IAM, that's going to be applied globally. And in the AWS exam, they ask such questions. They give you the whole scenario that you have servers running in South Africa, you have your employees working in US. So how would you assign them the permission? Would you assign them the permission via region, via availability zone, blah blah? So they give you 4 or 5 options to choose, and the
Yeah.
best answer is, since IAM is a global service and the changes that you make inside IAM is going to be applied globally, so you don't have to give or assign permissions via region or data center or anything. You just create the users and they will be allowed to access it from anywhere in the world.
Okay.
That's it. Now the roles. Let's jump into the role section. And you see, we do have some roles already there. I think you tried to create RDS database some times ago, and you tried to create the load balancer, global accelerator. To whom you tried with these things?
Who, me?
With whom? Yeah, with whom you tried to create these things?
Oh, this was maybe 1 year ago. I told you that I took this class lightly, but I didn't, I was taking just to try to do exam. So yeah, there was
Okay.
a lady that was doing for me, and then I think she did the S3. They what, but I can't remember anything really, because I was just trying to pass exam.
So you passed it?
I did actually.
Which exam?
It was the solutions architect.
Oh, solutions
The
architect.
associate, yeah, the associate, the
Got it.
easier one.
Which year?
Oh, that was like 2 years ago. 2 years. So I
Mm,
think it's gonna be up very soon. It's coming up.
yes. So the third year, it stays for 3 year, that license.
So I'm gonna have to, kind of do it again. If you ask me, I don't even remember, because I know she was there. She was like kind of like going like you, going one by one, and I could, and then after that we go through questions that they will come for IAM, for roles, for now, whatever and whatnot. So she would do this so that I can remember. Yeah, so I remember these ones for elastic load
Okay.
balancing and all of that. Yeah,
Yeah, by
you can
looking at the
refresh.
policies, I can understand. By looking at those roles, I can understand that you have done these practicals.
Yeah.
These two here, AWS service role for support and trusted advisor, these are already there, pre-configured. These are given to you by AWS. And you used RDS 1 hour ago.
Me? I did not.
Says last activity 1 hour ago.
What?
Who is using your AWS account?
Maybe that lady still uses it.
Really? You haven't
Can you
changed the
check?
password yet?
I did. Okay, but even if he wouldn't be able to do it because I have authenticator.
Yeah, that's
Can you check?
true.
Well, what is that? Check that. Track down that that event activity. Can you check?
You do have some users as well, but these two users we created just 2 days
Yeah.
ago.
So the RDS, what does the RDS do? Can you remind me?
It's a database service.
Database savers.
Database service. You create databases, relational databases.
Relational. Okay.
Let me see. Mm,
It's now it says 2 hours ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm surprised.
Maybe it's something that she created that never, sign out and it's just running.
Maybe
They
let
better
me.
they better not charge you.
That's why I'm checking. That's why I'm checking. Because it stays for a longer time, you may, be billed
Maybe. Yeah.
in your account. Well, I'm checking. Okay, it doesn't show me the database in this region, but I have to look
We were not
for.
doing Ohio, by the way. Remember I was in California.
Okay,
Maybe you can do globally. So when do you use relational database service?
when you have a requirement, let's say a client says we need a relational database because there are no non-relational database and relational databases. So relational databases supported by AWS are SQL, MySQL, PostgreSQL, MariaDB, Oracle, and Amazon's own proprietary Amazon Aurora, which is the best RDS in all of them.
Amazon Aurora.
Yeah, has maximum features than any
Oh,
other database service has.
okay.
So it doesn't show. Excuse me.
Wow, I'm bummed to know what was that. I'm sure it was some sort of in the service, like you say, database. Maybe did we create a user in a database?
Wait, what this database service is, service role for RDS. It is not there always when you create the AWS account
Hmm,
and is being used last activity 2 hours ago.
I don't know.
Mhm.
Oh, RDS.
Okay.
I don't know.
Wait, let me just check it. I should directly go from here.
So I remember she was building something and then deleting it. She's like, "Oh, they will charge you." So she built a VPC and delete, S3 delete, stuff like that.
Mhm. What?
What
Oh,
happened?
sorry. No, it's okay. It's fine. Mm, What happened?
That was the phone.
Wow. It was like a ghost screaming.
Yeah.
Really?
Hmm?
Okay. So it looks good as of now, but I don't know where did this thing used. Really?
And they've been charging me 60 cents. It's not that much though. I know I've been charging Azure.
You're hosting a domain?
I'm not. I don't know. Can you check? It could be one of those trials and domain registration there. Wow.
Yes, Amazon registers domain as well.
ABCGH. That was, I'm sure that was a trial when we created last time with the lady.
Really?
So maybe the route is still open.
Right.
Maybe that's the one that was active 2 hours ago. ABCGH.
Where is this domain hosted actually?
I don't know.
There is somewhere hosted, I'm sure. You want to check, do you want to confirm if it's still working with your account?
What's that? This abcgh.com?
Yes, yes. Do you
Oh,
want
you want
to
me to
check
open?
if you want
How
to
do you check it?
if it is still working with you or not? I mean,
Yeah, can you?
still part.
Yeah,
Yes.
check. Can you try to open if it's even openable?
Let me. Yeah, I have the idea how we can do. Wait. It's too large. T2 micro. Do you have this key in your computer?
The what? The key?
These
No,
keys, any one of these keys? No?
I don't.
I'm actually gonna install a normal web page
Okay.
and try to redirect the traffic using the same Route 53. So if that domain is working with you, with your AWS account, it should redirect the traffic by visiting the same domain. Okay, let's try.
This is Linux.
Yeah, it's Linux. I know Linux as well.
Can you teach me it?
Yeah, I can teach you. This is my duty to teach. This page is okay. Close the header and also HTML. Save it. Let's check the service. It is dead. Let's start. Let's check again. Okay, it's running.
See, it's running since 2022.
What?
But it is, I think I was trying to check the date, but oh, okay. This page is what is hosted in
Okay,
California.
so this is running in this IP address. Now we have to check this in our, Route 253. So if I go here, I already grabbed the IP. So let's click here, create a record, and let's paste the IP address.
Now 53 is for network.
Where did it go?
What's that?
I'm not able to control your PC.
Oh no. What are we looking for? There.
Okay, thank you. Paste. What? Why it's not accepting my keyboard instructions? Okay, let me stop the stop remote control. Request again. Can you approve?
Yeah.
Thank you. So I grab this thing. And if this domain is correct and is attached with your Route 53, then it should redirect our request. I mean, it should show the page if I request this domain in the web browser. Okay. No,
It's for sale. It's not available.
is not available. That means she randomly, whoever taught you about this, she
Mhm.
randomly used anything. You're like, you have this domain, assume, and you have
Mhm.
to create hosted zone, blah, 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 blah. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I don't do that way. I will be showing you realistic way of doing it. Like actually having a very cheap domain. Not, it doesn't
Mhm.
even cost you $1.
Oh,
So
wow.
within $1, we can have a domain and then we can just, use that domain over here for testing purpose, like how we redirect the traffic. When
Mhm.
your users visits the domain, their traffic should be redirected to a particular server where you have actual web page running. And I
Yeah.
will also show you how we can redirect the traffic to the load balancer. So the load balancer will equally distribute the traffic to each of the servers.
Okay.
You know, you have multiple servers running. So it will balance the load by sending the traffic equally to each of it.
Mhm.
So we will learn to, all those things. So basically, it's actually costing you money for nothing. So it's better that you should delete the whole hosted zone because it
Yeah.
costs you 50 cents a month. But
Yeah.
even that 50 cent is, is not doing anything for you. So you should just delete it. Okay.
Mhm. Did it.
Oops. Before you can delete hosting, you must delete. Okay, it does have a record set. That's why it doesn't let me delete it. So I have to delete the record set first. Now I can go back and delete it. Gone. Cool. Done. Okay. You also don't require this instance now. Go here and terminate. Are you getting confused? I'm doing it a little fast.
I am very confused at this point.
You know, I use I use AWS console almost every day, many times. So it's like, I
Mm,
know where the option directly go and done, done,
yeah.
done, done, finish. So I don't wait and looking for the options. But don't worry, we are back and we are cleaned up. Make sure that no RDS is running and
Okay.
but uh,
Since you're using this a lot, so how
mhm,
can IAM help me in as far as architecture level? Because I know you teach me that, that's fine. I know how to
mhm.
use it.
There
If
are
you have an
many
account.
ways. There
Okay.
are many ways. There are many
Okay.
ways. You see, in using IAM, we also have this SCP, Security Service Control Policy, using AWS. Have you heard about AWS organization?
Mm-mm.
AWS organization is a place where you can manage multiple AWS accounts. Normally, these
Okay.
days, companies are using multiple AWS account for different purposes. Well, like say they have, like I already discussed about that in the last session we meet. I told you that they may have a department like development, dev department. We have production department. We have, HR. We have IT department, and
Mm-hmm.
each of those departments are assigned with a separate AWS account of the same company. So one
Mm,
company is having multiple AWS accounts, and each AWS account is dedicated to a separate department. And what they do is they merge all these 4, 5, 7, 8, 10 AWS accounts together to in one organization. And
mhm,
there is a master account of AWS, and there are several other accounts of AWS as well. So they made one of them as a master account. I mean, all the accounts are same privilege, same thing, but one of them is a master account, and other 4, 5, 10, or 15, whatever the accounts are there, they dedicated to each of the departments, and each of the department has multiple users inside, IAM users. So whatever the activities they do using the AWS governance service, AWS organization service, the every single AWS account has given SCP, has assigned with the SCP, service control policy, which makes sure that, let's say there's a dev department. So under dev department, whatever the users are created, they cannot touch anything except dev related permissions they have given with
What is it called? SAP? What is it?
service control policy, SCP.
Okay.
Don't worry, that is the part of AWS organization. So AWS organization comes under AWS management console. So if you go for AWS governance, that governance thing under end user computing, yeah, management and governance. So if I click here, it is AWS organizations. So what you can do is you can make this account that you're currently using as a master account, and you create several other AWS accounts as well and make them under this master account. So this master account will only be used for billings. Like you can monitor which particular department is actually costing how much money for whatever that activity they are doing inside those accounts. So you can monitor that each particular department is actually causing how much money, because your AWS account is billed consolidatedly. I mean, all the bills of that organization got billed in the same account for whatever the service that you're using with. So currently I showed you your billing dashboard, but that is for this account only. So assume you have several different accounts and you have several different departments and using different accounts, and each different department, whatever the activities they are doing, migration, testing, or blah blah, whatever they're doing, they also got the consolidated billing in their billing dashboard, right? But when you connect all these other accounts with your master account will know each of your accounts is how much they are actually generating money. I mean, not generating, I should say, investing money in those departments. So this actually AWS organization helps to manage your multiple AWS accounts in terms of billing, especially. You see, AWS organization enables you to centrally manage and consolidate all of your AWS accounts in AWS cloud. So not only billing, but also you can assign certain privileges and permissions to those AWS accounts. So all of the users who are working in that account, they are not allowed to do anything else apart from the permissions that you have defined to each of the accounts. So for example, you created the AWS account for production department, right? So all the users in the production departments are only allowed to use EC2. They are not allowed to do anything else apart from EC2. So even it doesn't matter. Even the owner of that AWS account is not able to assign or give permissions to any other user apart from EC2. So this way you will restrict the permission based on the roles and responsibility for the AWS account. My company where I'm moving in Germany, they have more than 200 AWS accounts.
So you're going to manage them.
And yes, and my responsibility is to manage the entire, working organization. Yeah.
Okay.
So I would be working on AWS landing zone. So this is the place where you can go and create, organization and then create multiple AWS account for the company. Even if you use, you see here, this is your root. Under root, you have this NeoGala 2 is your main account or master account, you should say. That's why they have tagged it management account, because you're going to create the organization. You have successfully created the organization. Okay. Now, I just clicked on it and it has created. Now here you can add AWS account. So if I click here, If you already have an AWS account, which you already have created by using different email addresses, maybe your company has created multiple AWS accounts using different email addresses of the company, then you should choose this option, invite an existing account. And for that, you have to click on send verification email. There you must verify the management account's email address before you can invite any other AWS account for your organization. You know what it means? You have to verify your own email address, which one is using with this particular AWS. This verification is like a confirmation that you are ready and you are accepting the terms and condition of AWS organization that you are going to invite the other AWS accounts. So this is for that. So after
Can we try that?
verification, yeah, we can do. Just click
Send
here.
use my Twist account and see if it's. I don't think it's allowed though.
You see?
Uh,
Okay.
oh.
So they sent you the email to the same email, the one that you uses to log into this AWS account.
Oh,
So
I
first
see.
you need to verify this AWS accounts, process, like you are ready to go further for creating multiple other AWS accounts or adding them by invitation. So if you accept in your email, we can go and move forward.
Okay. Let me
Can you do
accept
that?
it. I can on my phone. Do that right now. Ah, it's not even here. Wait, let me do it here because it's already logged in somewhere, I'm sure. Not that. Maybe that. Yeah, this one. This is request verify. So you asked me for account ID. Do I do Nyogela? The account ID 12 digits or alias?
Alias.
Alias. What do I do? Do I say Nyogela too?
Account ID you can see here. And
Oh,
I
sorry.
think you should put the account
Just
ID.
copy. Okay. All right. Authentication incorrect. Why? Ah. So it's verifying Nyogela, verifying your email address. Okay. Ah. But then IM username, it gives me another. So should I change it to Nyogela at Gmail?
Is this is the email address.
Okay.
Have you opened this email?
Yes. Nyogela at Gmail. Yep, it's not letting me in.
Can you open that email here so that I can see what
Yeah.
is the problem you're facing?
Okay. No, you actually, it is here. Yeah, so this one, and it went to updates. Now here. Okay. So it sent me
Yeah,
that. I
verifying.
did
Click on that.
verify.
Yeah. Now you get
Oh, it's supposed to
verified.
be in the same web browser. I forgot about it yesterday.
Exactly. Verification link expired. So
Resend.
no worries. Let's click. Oh, the
I click
email.
resend.
Oh,
Is that okay, or you
oh,
should do
it's
it
okay.
again?
It's okay. It's okay. You
Okay.
resent it. So let's go back
Mm-hmm.
to see if we get a new.
Yeah.
Yes. And this supposed to be the new one. So let's click
Mm-hmm.
here.
Yep,
Yes.
it's verified.
Now we can add account. Let's click on add AWS account. And I want to, let's say if I want to invite, yes, I am able to invite. So you can invite pre-existing accounts using its email address or its account ID. It's better to use email, I think.
Okay.
So if you already have any other AWS account apart from this one, you can invite them by, typing that
Uh-huh.
account's email address.
Okay.
Okay, and you can add, send the invitation multiple with multiple AWS account. Just click on add another, okay, and go on.
Mhm.
So you want to do it if you have any other AWS account.
I don't have another. It's just that.
You can even create another AWS account within this
Under
organization.
this. Wow.
Yeah, but you need, again, you have to be uh, you have to provide another email address.
Email, right.
Mhm. So I know how to do that. Let's say, how would you like to name this account? New Gala, what?
One. Oh, don't do one because I'm gonna be confused. Do
3,
10.
10?
Okay. Okay, three.
Okay, New Gala 3. And you have this account, right? New Gala at Gmail, right?
That's the one we use for this.
No, I'm not. Of course, it's going to be a different email, right?
Yeah.
For different AWS account, you need to be creating a different email, right?
Different email. Yes.
And you are having only this email, Gmail.
I have another one. I have another one. Let me
Don't
put.
worry, we can do this. This is not your email, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's your email.
You think so?
No,
Or you're gonna create one for me?
no,
Can AWS create email accounts to email address?
no, no one does that.
Let's see.
Creating. Not just view all pending creation request. Okay. And no pending. No.
Get started. Like my computer is full. My email is full. Really?
Yeah. But you're not full.
I am
Hmm.
not full.
Here. Still creating. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna take time. You got it. Created. new.gale@gmail.com. How do we access it? That's the question,
Hmm.
right?
We can have.
You
We can
you
have.
don't have that account, right?
Yes, I know. Maybe we can create one.
Mhm.
We can create a new one. I'm sure it's not taken. So I don't know. Are you available tomorrow or maybe offline? You can do something for me, Anwar,
Mm, tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah, we have discussed that we will be meeting almost every day.
Yeah, but I want you to do if you are available today when I'm going to sleep. If you can do some, you can spare some hours, like maybe an hour
Oh, for
to
what?
okay, finish that and I'll show you. It's something that I can give you the access to.
Okay, you see. Mm, Verification. let's just click in there. Well, you did have the account created. You just need to haven't received the email yet.
We need to create a new email address. Just
Wait,
do
wait.
just do-
You does new gala at
yeah,
gmail.com,
but
and I
you put
used
new
new
dot.
dot gala,
Yes.
right?
Uh-huh.
That's totally fine, because I know the flaw of Gmail. I'm also a security person.
Oh, you are.
So I know the security flaws in Gmail. You can create many accounts using one email address. You
Really?
just you just need to put a dot anywhere you like, maybe one dot, two dots, whatever it is. So if you put a dot, that makes for AWS is a different email, but the
So
verification
whose
will
flaw is it? I
always
think it's a
it's
flaw on
Gmail. No,
AWS part.
no, it's on Gmail part because Gmail still accepts. Then why the
Ah,
Gmail is, dot means is a different email, right? It's
yes,
understood
actually
by
my
all.
sister, yeah, my sister has Aike dot Mwamba and then Aike Mwamba. They both get to the same inbox. And I was like, this is
Yes.
so weird. Like these are the two
No.
different email addresses.
No. You see,
Wow.
so you guys are right that this should be two, but Gmail is accepting from all of it. And I have one Gmail account and I am running around 4 or 5 AWS accounts on that one Gmail.
So Gmail sat down and decided that that's a security for them.
You can use this particular Gmail everywhere. I mean, you have different other websites where you can go and create your account. So you can use this Gmail flaw to create multiple accounts on those websites. I'm doing it for a longer time.
Oh
Yeah, and
no.
that's why I use this particular option here, .new dot Kayla, so that you will only be using it, no one
Okay.
else. No one else can use this thing because this belongs to you only. Let's try, logging into that new dot Gala.
Okay. But you didn't put any password.
Don't worry, we will try to forget password and reset.
So it said, but it's not gonna come. Hey, oh my God.
And we just got this. I was actually, okay.
Are you serious?
Now you can set the password.
Wow. Okay. A,
Go
B,
ahead.
C, D,
No,
E, F,
keep the
G, 1.
password that you generally use.
Oh, the one I generally use?
That's
Okay.
just a root password. Be serious.
Okay. I did this one, Tabitha one. Okay. Update. Hey, why did I update? I updated on the wrong email. Okay, so we're doing it again.
Yeah, now we will be able to log in.
Gmail, shame on you. The whole Department of Security, they sit down and decided that they will allow that, or they don't know about it.
Okay, Tabitha one, just do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it at 1 or 1?
At one.
At 1. Okay. Yeah.
You see?
Wow. Really?
You Gala 3.
Without an
Different
actual
account
email.
ID. Yeah.
Wow.
You
Yeah,
see?
I wasn't understanding when I say my system, like does your email have a dot or doesn't? And sometimes I confuse, I don't put it, sometimes I
If
put,
you
but
if
she
you don't
gets it.
if you tell anyone that my email is new.gala@gmail.com, you'll be receiving the mail. Yeah, can prove you. I can send you an email on new.gala and you will be
And then it
receiving on the
comes here.
same exactly.
Gmail. I think they're
You see, you got the
overwhelmed.
welcome message as well. You say, thank you for creating AWS service account. You see,
Yeah.
we just hurried for getting the password. We should have waited for 1 more minute and we should be getting this thing.
Mhm.
So
Mm.
I just hurried a little bit because sometimes, AWS welcome mail comes a little bit late. So it came late. That's why. So yeah, your account gets created. And if you use those things, like if you put n.yogela.com, that will create another AWS account. Then you put ny.ogela.com, then you will get another AWS account created. And even if you use neo double dot, you will have another AWS account. It's all about dots.
Mm.
You
Wow.
can put multiple dots, you can have multiple accounts.
Okay.
So we will be working on this, and then I will be teaching you how we can use SCP and then assign permissions to other AWS organizations. And you can treat these you can treat these AWS account as your organizational units, OUs. In short, we call it OUs. So organizational unit will be like production, dev, test, research. So they all will be working with one master account, and they will be working inside that master accounts. And you using the master account, you can assign them SCPs to, so that the account holder should not be allowed to do anything else apart from the permissions that you have assigned to them. Even the root user of that account can't do anything else.
Okay.
So that's the best part of using AWS organization. And that's why they made this AWS organization, so that the companies can work on multiple AWS accounts, so that they can consolidate billing. They can filter out the billing, that which department is costing how much money.
Okay.
And
I
at the
see.
same times, they can just, assign permissions accordingly. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now you tell me what you were actually going
But
to.
that action, yeah, I will show you right now. It is. Why is it called? So I really need help because with the DOJ, I need to show that I'm doing something. I don't know how much you can get. I'll just show you really quick to see. It's called ICE. No, not IPsec. It's called InfoSec IQ. InfoSec IQ. No, login. Okay. So I'm gonna log in using. So I'll send you these information. Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask you, because they want people to only log in from USA. So can you log in on VPN before logging to this?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Okay.
And how would you like me to connect? Which country?
USA.
US? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll connect with the USA using the VPN, and then we'll go over there and then connect. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm sending you the details. And should I send you the link too?
Yeah, do
Oh, you
that.
already know. Okay. So this is the security part for my DOJ. I love this job. They don't give me too much that I can't
Okay.
handle, but it's just that it's processy. So I was thinking maybe you can help me out.
It's good. I
So
mean, maybe they will be giving you too much later when you get used to
yeah,
it, maybe.
I'm used to, yeah. So they gave me email security to start with. So my console is, I go to Fish Hunter Analyst Console, and now I have this
Bunch of mails.
yeah, 366 email that I need to categorize. Really, all I did was categorizing them. So I like to pick them based on their date, so that we work on most recent ones. Yeah, these are today. Imagine today we had 4. So obviously, this is from the same person. So if you take care of this, that means you took care of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, let's go to start with this. You go inside it and you check the reporter. This is the person that sent the email and said, I
DOJ
think this is
content.
fish. Yes, I think this is phishing. It's not reviewed because I haven't reviewed it. After I'm finished with this, I'm just gonna mark it reviewed. So basically, I usually go to the sender. So this is the person that sent.
Mhm.
And then from, you see, is the same person that sent. Reply to is the same person. So if these
That's
three
okay.
match, I
Mhm.
know maybe it's actually legit, right?
Yeah, because I can even see this. The sender here is a webmaster at DOJ. So it's like, can you see also the header? Can you see the headers, please? Can you see? Click on the additional header.
Header,
Yeah,
additional header,
please.
wait. Oh, here,
It's
yeah.
right here.
Additional header, and where do you look at?
Wait. Now receive results. XPHP originate. Okay. Okay. Local domain.
Keep going.
Mailbox. Yes. Keep going. Keep going. Go on. Go on.
Why does it say anonymous? Maybe that's what it's supposed to say.
Organization authentication. Message ID. Wait.
Message ID? Where?
Microsoft Exchange cross-turn. Okay, message ID is that. Okay, go on. This shows the
Anti-spam.
IP address, anti-spam delivery.
Email preview. So this is the email. Last name with the but who is this? Who is this person? Why would he have with an outlook.com? So this is an issue here. I think this is the phishing email.
Sanitized email preview. It's just a preview.
Yes, but then it shows
June
us the email. Why is this email address here? Like, does he want us to send back this one to this person? It's really frustrating. One-time consumer discover best keyword, maximum ways, organic traffic. I think this is a spam. This is spam email. They're selling organic traffic. So you go here. I usually go to the link that they have. Any link you can find, copy. I'm very original. I use VirusTotal. I'm not fancy. Everybody's using VirusTotal. It's old school. I don't know, whatever you have, but I like to use this.
Yes.
And see if it's good. I think it's good if you didn't share anything, but I'll go back and look for another one I can't find. So if it happens that this is bad, you just put it on the side for me and then send it to me so I can block it in my organization.
Can you click on the domains? Can you see go bottom?
Oh, it's bad. Yes.
It's bad.
See that? Yep.
Malicious.
So, malicious. So I'm gonna go and block it tomorrow.
Yes.
I could block it today, but I'm tired.
That's why I told you to go for the headers. Headers has the
headers.
original information. Every mail has a header. Okay, can you go bottom as well? Can you go to the bottom?
Keep going.
There's a domains. Click on that.
But they're using this DOJ, so I don't know, how did they do it? Did they clone it?
I know how to do that. So it's like email, right? So anyone can does that. Even I can do it.
Okay.
I just need to have my email service and I can use anyone's email to send.
Oh, maybe they're using that. So yeah. So I want you to catch this. And then once you're done with this, so we find out that is a.
Then how should I be telling you? How should I be telling
you? You just put them on the notepad and then you send it to me on my own
okay,
WhatsApp.
so
Tomorrow I'll find it.
So I just have to send you like which email is malicious. That's all I have to do.
Yes. So for this one, you will send me the link to this one and sender so that I can go and block the sender too. So who will be the sender here? I can say webmaster, but maybe I'll go and block on a sanitized email view
Mhm.
I'll block this person. Where's the
Mm,
sanitize? So yeah, give me anything you can find. This is the bad person. So you send me that email associated to that and the link
mm,
if it's bad, and then you go back to this. We go and mark as phishing attack.
mm.
So you go here, edit, and I'm gonna say phishing. I'm just tagging it. I tag it as phishing save, and then mark as reviewed. So when
Okay.
you do, if you do mark as reviewed, it goes
It,
away.
the
It say,
status
and now it says mark. It say reviewed.
reviewed. Okay.
Now also when you refresh, it's gonna go to this
This
bucket.
phishing. Okay.
So
So I
it's
have to do that, or should I just send it to you? I mean, making the notes and then
yeah, making the note so the next day I can come and
do
block
the.
it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start with them.
So that means
For,
I
for,
should not be reviewing it, and I should not be marking it phishing or something. I should be just, listing all the mails and then
oh, mark it. Mark
mark
it.
it.
So
Okay.
when you mark it, that means this number is decreased.
Okay, go
Because
ahead.
they say they want to see 100 by Friday. I'm like, bro, how
Okay.
am I gonna do that? So if you can review these ones, and then the many is possible. So I think just do whatever you can. Maybe you can do
I'll
the
do that. I'll do that. No problem.
by that, maybe, or by the sender. You can just freestyling.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Yeah, but then make sure you just send
I
me the
know how to
bad
look the
links.
headers. Okay, do
The
that.
letter. Okay. So all the bad links tomorrow. I'll just check my WhatsApp, and then I'll go and write a very long message. Hey, we blocked this and this and that, so they think I work all day. At least it would buy me time to look for the Amazon materials
Okay.
that you teach me. Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. So you can get this done. You say tomorrow or today, maybe when I'm going to sleep.
When you go to sleep, I'll spend some time. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. Don't forget to join on the VPN before they say, Margaret,
Yes, I
you were
will
in
remember.
India yesterday.
Okay.
All right, just pick anything you want. And the good thing I like about this is like you can connect anywhere. Not you don't have to connect from my VDI.
Yes,
Mm.
correct. Yeah, that's okay. Good. Okay,
Awesome.
we'll
Thank
do
you so
that.
much. All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.
See you.
Good night. See you.
Good night to you. Bye.
Bye.